But we begin with a pair of sassy cartoonish partners we haven't seen much of since the 90s. Now, we're not talking about Robin Williams and Nathan Lane in The Birdcage. That game franchise never really got off the ground. Rather, I am referring to Sam and Max. Here's our review.
Sam, a hard-nosed hound trying to keep 2 steps ahead of a pair of concrete leg warmers.
There's justice to be served.
Can we get ice cream afterwards?
Max, 2 deranged nuts short of a Manson family tree.
I'm known for my fuzzy white butterfingers.
The doll that brought them together.
I think they meant murder.
And a chicken.
I'll be in my dressing room refreshing my muse.
Okay, the chicken is way too silly. Sam and Max awake from their decade-long nap to rise alert, refreshed, and broken into 6 episodic pieces, ready for easy digestion. We're looking at the first 3 cases to give you the skinny on this old pair of gumshoes. The complexities of detective work boil down to the most simple of movements. You point and click. It's pretty self-explanatory.
We don't really have time to explain it to ourselves. Why don't you just explain it to us?
Fine, bunny boy. Like a schizophrenic Shih Tzu, you'll find yourself pawing at anything and everything not nailed down. It's not enough to saunter into every situation, pockets bulging to their limits. Look past the battered brown edges of the proverbial box.
No!
Lick that card. Put ketchup on that cake. Shoot that cheese.
Take that, you law-breaking dairy products.
Sam, no! The cheese was innocent!
So, what is it about these defective detectives that will make you want to lay down the green?
Can you believe we get paid for this?
I love this country.
It's the writing. So few games now take the time or effort to make every interaction a surprise.
I don't suppose you have any candid photos of little green men feeling frisky, do you?
Does the carpet match the drapes?
No! And you know why? Because the man doesn't want them to. He's threatened by their potential unification.
To make every person worth talking to.
My mama said I was beautiful. Hello, I'm Cuddly Bear. Want to play cards?
Do you believe in magic? 'Cause I do.
I was in Nam, boy. You don't want to know what I've been through. They slaughtered ladybugs. Ladybugs! And that's not all. I seen them kill larvae. Larvae!
Huh?
And the fact that I can do this.
Nachos.
They're mine, nachos.
Nachos.
They're mine, nachos.
And not be completely bored.
Nachos.
They're mine, nachos.
But the real accomplishment goes to the developers who have resurrected a couple of beloved characters without compromising on the slapstick. Or the irreverent humor.
Did he get the notes I sent him?
Yes, but he said to stop carving them into the suspects.
You think that little talk show bear had a litter of giant babies? Look, Sam, Mr. Hot Weenie's eating a hot weenie.
This rampant weenie cannibalism turns my stomach.
Is she the saint of sterno-heated fried food? Because if so, she may have another follower. Make sure they're lightly damp to the touch. The wombat, not the secretions.
That made them a cult hit so long ago. Coming up short, about an hour a pop for each episode, is their major felony. Top-notch voiceovers, inventive puzzles, zany humor, but always a feeling of wanting more. That's why we're giving the first 3 Sam and Max episodic tales 4 thumbs up out of 5.
Well, here we are, Max. The TV station with programs too old to be contemporary, too new to be retro, but consistently derivative enough to be popular.
Television's so mindless, you can't help but watch.
We begin with an anthropomorphic dog and a hyperkinetic rabbit-like creature who solves crimes.
They made a Cagney and Lacey game?
Here's Sam and Max.
Oh.
Sam.
Sweet Suffering Saint Sebastian on the sousaphone in a short story by Susan Sontag.
Max.
I'd like you to smell these 2 handkerchiefs and tell me which one smells more like chloroform.
Mr. Lincoln.
Lady, you a stone cold fox.
Bosco.
You got that right.
Hugh Bliss.
I'm not Hugh Bliss.
Planet Earth. Are you ready? X-Play's lowering its tri-barreled scattergun to better pepper your optic holes with the last 3 adventures of America's most beloved freelance hound and hare. It's Sam and Max, episode 4, 5, and 6. Currently available for download at the Telltale Games website. The main strength of the franchise is in the random genius of its observations. The world of Sam and Max is a sarcasmic word orgy, a past muttering in the ear of the present.
Great grinning head of John the Baptist and a pork pie hat stuffed in a rhinestone bowling bag.
If you're not familiar with the Sam and Max series, the game mechanics require you to confront a problem, and then go somewhere else to garner the knowledge, items, or manipulative actions necessary to solve it.
Harder.
In episode 4, Abe Lincoln must die. Our psychopathic hair must run against a giant animated Lincoln statue for president. In a clever jab at our nation's penchant for acting presidents, old marble-mouthed Abe must read off cue cards. It's a good thing Sam's got an eye for random signage.
How would you describe your tax plan?
Give me all you got.
In episode 5, Reality 2.0, the internet has finally had enough of its visitors and now seeks to make them a touch more manageable.
When I crash, you'll die.
I'm too young and pretty to die.
Humans become addicted to the darndest things, whether it's the thoroughbred defecation spewed by political figures,
I'm George Washington. Anyone need their nuts cracked?
or the obsessive immersion of the internet. Sam and Max are here to deliver a lip-sizzling swig of sweet sarcasm.
Let's try dazzling the man with our razor-sharp wit and labyrinthine logical conundrums.
Ah, emotional violence. Good plan.
Episode 6, The Bright Side of the Moon, finishes with Sam and Max battling against the hypnotic absurdity of novelty religions and self-help.
Ladies and gentlemen, for my first trick I give you the Rainbow Wheel of Death!
The truth revealed? We're all a bunch of saps, and we realize that the beauty of Sam and Max is the lesson to not take anything too damn seriously.
I feel all warm inside.
A 4.
Beauty.
Out of 5.
Be a sport and pick that up for me.
Not a chance. Ding dong! Justice calling!
Sam and Max Season 2 has thus far been just as good, if not better, than the first one. The duo's brief hiatus has made them even more irreverent, if that were possible.
Hey kids, want to silence those inner voices?
Do I?
Episode 1 of the new season has the crime-fighting pair take on the cruelest, craziest enemy they've ever tackled, Santa Claus.
Ho ho ho! Meat on legs!
Episode 2 introduces a bizarre portal that somehow sends Sam and Max to Easter Island.
More tropical than I imagined a horrific alternate dimension to be.
And Episode 3 introduces them to an even greater threat. Yes? Zombies.
The Europeans make the most refined undead.
Each new installment provides plenty of the oddball humor you come to expect, plus a well-balanced sense of difficulty that won't get you stuck on arbitrary hard parts. Thankfully, they've also eliminated a lot of the branching conversation paths that hold up these sort of affairs. And there are also fun mini-games to break up the sleuthing.
I want to shoot things!
Don't we all? Unfortunately, it's not a snag-free experience. The series could probably use some more new locations. They reuse environments over and over and over again. If we have to make another trip to Bosco's, we're gonna scream.
I think my package is the bomb!
And although the lines are funny, the inexpressive 3D models just can't keep up with the whip-smart dialogue.
A powerful magnetic pole.
Roman Polanski?
But overall, we're pleased to say that this series just keeps getting funnier and smarter with time. At this rate, Season 3 may just get a 5.
What goes up must come down.
But for now, Sam and Max Season 2, Episodes 1, 2, and 3 get a 4.
I'm liking the sound of this.
Out of 5. Hey, that worked out nicely.
Shut up! You broke the game, Sam!
Nuh-uh, I made it better.
Your favorite Freelance Poilce are back in episodes 4 and 5 of Sam and Max Season 2, and the detective duo won't disappoint in this conclusion of the season.
I have never been as turned on as I am right now.
What?
Episode 4 begins with the mysterious disappearance of Bosco. After poking around, Sam and Max find that Bosco's paranoia about them may have been justified. And episode 5 finds Bosco in need of some assistance once again. Only this time the stakes are much higher, as Sam and Max are on a mission to locate Bosco's soul.
Nobody gets on board the soul train without a token.
A journey to hell and a face-to-face with Satan provide a jolly good time for all in this season finale.
A giant horned skull? Really? I'm sorry, I thought it was 2008.
It comes as no surprise that these episodes continue to deliver the funny that we have come to expect from Sam and Max.
Hey, you can't just throw litter into the time vortex.
Yeah, Sam. Somewhere a time-traveling Native American is crying.
Although with the abundance of inside jokes, you'll probably find them even funnier if you've played all the games up to this point.
Fine, don't say hi.
But it's a great series, and it's even easier to pick up and play with the addition of this season's optional hint system. Then again, serious adventure gamers might find the puzzles a little too easy.
So, that's bad, right?
One of our main complaints is that the episodes are so short, but as far as complaints go, that's not too shabby.
Okay,
all right.
Good to know.
Sam and Max Season 2, Episodes 4 and 5 get a 4 out of 5.
Well done, Sam and Max. That was the last of your quests.